do you think it is easy to be a beginner or a junior penetration tester? Do you still remember how
Well,
confusing things were when you just started?
well, of course I do, because I'm still just as
Yeah,
confused.
that's exactly what I was hoping you would say.
It's very easy to remember.
Yes. Well, I remember the first time I saw like do you know Hipsec? The guy who does like the
Hmm.
Hack the Box walkthroughs. I remember the first time I watched a video from him. And I was like, what the heck is this guy doing? Like, he was just like, oh, you do an nmap and then enumerate all scripts. And then he was talking and I'm sure he was like doing his best to teach those subjects to everyone. But as some random guy that just ended up seeing those things for the first time, I was like, what the heck is this? And I was very overwhelmed. And to this day, I still believe that that's something that we have to find some ways to try to help people that are just starting in this field because we need them. I don't know if that's the case on the States, but here in Portugal, we have been facing a lot of cyber attacks recently on very big companies here. And we have huge need and urgence of new penetration testers. And there's just not enough of us. And so how would you describe the importance of having like a supportive team, for example, and guidance from your colleagues, from your senior mates in this regard?
Oh my gosh, it's everything. And you know what? They they are all the best sports too.
Yeah.
They never mind answering a question. And you know, when I ask a technical question, or anyone on the team does, we feel very comfortable asking.
Yeah.
You know, we'll just stop what we're doing, share our screen, go through it, and really try to help the other person comprehend, because it's not only helping them, but it helps you as well when you're explaining things.
Yeah.
Um, but it's meant so much because I have had a lot of questions, and my
Hmm.
team is just so open and helpful and will explain things like nothing.
Yeah, that makes a lot of difference, right? Let's say you were like starting as a consultant and you didn't even have a team, because that was my first experience. Yeah. When I started, my first opportunity was like with this cybersecurity company, and I was supposed to go and work for this client, and it was an on-site opportunity. So I was not working with my company, let's say. I was working on-site in the client's office. And I was there and I joined like their internal cybersecurity team, but I was the only pen tester there for a long
Oh
time.
my.
Yeah. And this went like for a year. And after a year, I was like, I can't do this anymore. I need a team. I need like people to talk about stuff that actually understand what I'm going through. You know what I mean? Um,
Right.
so after that, now in my workspace on my current with my current employer, I have an awesome team, just like you said. I feel like there's a very positive culture there that people always feel free to ask whatever they want, and there's not like that fear of being judged. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I feel like there's, I don't know, maybe this is just me, but I feel like there's some weird thing that pen testers should know everything and always,
Hmm.
and should be like very good from the beginning, and should have like this background from software development, and sometimes that's just not the case. And today I feel like having those that support from our team, from my team and your team for you as well, is like life changing. I don't know what I would do without them, for to be honest.
Hey, and just like you said, like sometimes we have this thought that we need to know everything,
Yeah.
but with a team, you know, you are actually like knowing, you can know a lot more because you can fill those different aspects of pen